Hi everyone, it's Claire back again. So it's time for my Revlon Destash today. I actually don't have too many Revlons. These are all a little bit dusty because they were up on the top shelf. On my nails today, by the way, is the beautiful Shay Beaches, which was sent to me by Margaret Yoder. I love this. I don't know why it took me so long to put it on my nails. I think I was a little bit worried that the glitters might be a bit textured, but they're not at all. They're really smooth. This is 2 coats with a top coat, and it's really pretty metallic-y kind of pinky peach with this really bright scattered holographic. It's kind of silver, crushed silver glitter holographic. I love it. Thank you, Margaret. So let's get back to the Revlon. I don't have many, and most of the Revlon that I have is either from Poundland, Pound World, or it's been sent to me by nail mail. Debbie sent me a few Revlons. Jane at Star Nails sent me some Revlon. Amanda and George have sent me some Revlon. So I don't think I'll be destashing too much today. I think I'll be passing maybe a couple of polishes on, but I think some of them I'll be keeping to one side for future comparisons, because I think I've got quite a few, especially dark green Revlons, that are comparable to other polishes that I've got. Anyway, let's get into it. The first ones I can show you are these 2 Revlons here, which are Chroma Chameleon. And this one I think was sent to me by Amanda, and this one was sent to me by George. So they're kind of chameleon polishes, very, very sheer, so they're going to need to go over a black. And I want to keep hold of these till the autumn and see what they look like. So for now, I'm going to keep hold of both of them. So here are my Revlon Parfumery. I added like another 3 of these. I know I got rid of the Orange Blossom. I think there was a green one as well that I destashed. So these are the only 3 that I've got left. I think the bottles look lovely, but in terms of application, I don't like how short this little bobble cap is, and it's quite a long, thin brush. So yeah, they're not my favourite Revlons. So the ones that I've picked up here are all either from Poundland or Pound World. And they don't really have the scent, or it's very, very faint. Certainly the chocolate truffle one doesn't have a scent anymore. And I do have brown cream polishes, so I think actually I might destash this one. So that's chocolate truffle. However, Wild Violets has got a really pretty like purple shimmer in there. So I'm going to keep hold of this one, and I'm also going to keep hold of Italian Leather. This is a favourite of mine, and I've actually used quite a bit of it. Yeah, it's a beautiful khaki green with that gold shimmer in there. So that's Italian Leather, great formula as well. So these 2 I'm going to keep, and I'm going to destash Chocolate Truffle. So I've got 3 brilliant strength polishes here, 2 that were sent to me by Debbie, and they are Enthrall and Fascinate. Enthrall I'm going to keep to one side to do some comparisons, because I've actually got a couple of polishes, actually at least more than 2, that are very similar to this, and a Loon polish that I picked up recently. So I may pass this on, but before I do, I'm going to do some comparisons with it. And this one is Fascinate, which is a really pretty purple with a blue flash. I'm definitely going to keep this one. And this one here is Tempt, and I picked this up in Pound World, I think. And it's a really, really great formula. Really opaque and great brush. But I've got several greys that are this kind of bluey toned grey shade. So I'm going to destash this one. So destash, keep, and comparison. So I've also got 3 colour stays. They're all green. This one I'm going to do some comparisons with, because I've got a very similar H&M, and I've also got a similar OPI. Shimmery green with a gold shimmer. So that's Bonsai. And this polish, actually, I remember sending a bottle of this polish to Catherine, and she really liked it. So it is a nice polish, but I've got a couple that are very similar. Same with this one. This is Jungle, which is a really dark greyed out khaki green. I've got a few of these types of greens, so I'm going to keep that one for a comparison, and this one as well. All three I'm going to do comparisons with. This is a shimmery, dark, kind of emerald green. I've got several of these, so all three of them I'm going to keep to one side for some future comparisons. Actually, I've got another Revlon colour stay here. This is Buttercup, and it's a beautiful spring yellow, creamy spring yellow, so I'm definitely going to keep this one. The remaining ones that I've got are all the traditional like Dalek type shapes, and these are going to be really difficult for me to let go of, actually, but let's go through them. I'll choose the ones I'm definitely not letting go of are Holographic Pearls. This was sent to me by Debbie, and it's a really beautiful opaque scattered holographic glitter, so I'm keeping this. I'm also going to keep Naughty just because it's so unusual. It's a kind of greyed out purple with a violet shimmer in there, pinky violet shimmer, and that's Naughty. I'm keeping that one. I'm also going to keep Grey Suede, mainly because the cap's broken and it really is down to about here. This is a polish that I wear quite a lot in interviews, so I'm going to keep this one. I'm also going to keep Cloud because it's a really nice mushroom neutral shade, and I remember wearing this. I picked this up in a pound shop and I really liked it, so I'm keeping this one. This is Cherries in the Snow that I actually thought I had destashed. It's a one coat pinky red. I'm actually going to keep this one because it is such a classic, and it is for me it's a good one coat formula. Okay. Sassy is a really pretty chartreuse green that was sent to me by Debbie, but I do have quite a few chartreuse greens that I'm going to do some comparisons with, so I'll keep this to one side for comparisons. This one is a magnetic Star Attraction, and the magnet there is on the top, and I've never used it, and I'm going to destash it. This is Minted, which is a really pretty mint green. I've got a soft spot for mint greens, so I'm going to keep it. But I am going to destash Urban because I've got quite a few navy blues now. And yeah, I don't think I've worn it. There's a slight dustiness to this, which makes it really pretty, but I'm going to destash it. This is Urban. So I'm keeping these, and I'm going to do a comparison with Sassy, and I'm going to destash these two. So it's just these four that I'm destashing today, not that many actually. If you're interested in any of these, head over to Instagram, my destash shop, which I'll link below. Let me know what you think of Revlon. Are you a fan of this brand or not? And I've got a bit of a soft spot for Revlon, definitely. It feels to me like the old lady of nail polish brand, but they do some really good polishes sometimes. Yeah, so let me know what you think of Revlon, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!